Everybody, welcome to another episode, or I guess not another episode, the first kickoff episode here of the Summer Game Fest Reacts stream we're going to be doing. Let me turn down that music there real quick. I am joined here by the king of video games himself, Adrian Homeboy Holmes. How's it going?
What's going on, man? Welcome to what a lot of people are calling G3 this year. It's no longer E3, it's G3 for Jeff.
I love that.
Mr. Keeley taking over where E3 stumbled and fell. And we were just talking a little bit beforehand. We don't got a whole lot of time before it starts here. But it sounds like neither of us really know what's coming. So that's kind of the best part to what we might see here today. I don't know.
We kind of were sharing like, okay, what are you excited about? And both of us were like, honestly, we're just excited to be surprised because neither one, like all the big releases that at least us personally we've been looking forward to have been coming out or are coming out in the next like couple months, like Final Fantasy 16 for you and stuff like that. So at this point we're like, all right, let's strap in, let's get the pants surprised off of us, like I'm ready for like any sort of like world premiere,
right.
give it to me. So
never before seen, but it's something that everybody wanted.
Yeah, exactly. So man, 8 seconds.
Ooh, here we go.
Excited about this. Woo-wee. Man, jumping right into this, going quick. Here we are.
All right, it's me, Jeff Keeley, in my shoes. We're here at Summer Game Fest.
Viewer discretion is advised. Man, here we go.
Bring it on.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards,
I can't hear it.
Jeff Keeley.
Oh, sorry. Or I guess that's not really on my end. You gotta fix on your end.
Oh, did I mute the stream?
You should be able to right-click on it and turn it up.
Hello,
in
everybody.
Discord.
Welcome to Summer Game Fest.
Stream volume. I have it at 200% and I can't hear it.
Oh, shit.
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you.
I can see it.
We are live
everything
in Los
fine.
Angeles
I have everything
YouTube
turned up on
Theater,
my end, so
and
I
it
don't know what
feels
else
so
to-
good to be in person with
Sorry.
a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
Okay. Let me audible here. Let's do this.
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1. It
Are too many people watching it, I wonder?
Alan Wake 2.
Oh, there it goes, okay.
Fortnite's next season. And yes, we
I had to
do
pull it up on
have
YouTube, but I figured it
a
out.
very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. That's all I'll say right now.
Come on,
But let's get
Jeff.
right to the games
Grand finale,
and gameplay. The first reveal
on,
is
Jeff.
something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more
I'm trying
exciting.
to think what it could be.
Here we go.
Oh, is this Prince of Persia?
Wow, so it wasn't canceled.
They totally are.
They redid that all the way.
Yeah.
The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the Immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Yeah, didn't an update on this just come out like a couple weeks ago, and it didn't sound good, but I don't know, this is looking pretty good to me.
This looks completely different.
Yeah. Unless this is just a whole new game. Maybe this isn't the remake.
Yeah, that's true, too.
Maybe this is like a whole new game.
Looks good though.
Yeah, it does.
times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Ubisoft. So it is a new one. The Lost Crown, January 18th. All
I
right.
like that new logo.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost
Okay.
Crown is coming in January
That's like the
2024.
second
a
game
brand new
Ubisoft has
action
showed off
adventure
somewhere else.
platformer
It's like
in
they
the
have their own
iconic
showcase.
series
What are
with
they
deep
doing showing off all
combat,
this
some
cool
huge
They
stuff other
must have
players?
some
and,
bangers
of course,
in the
incredible
tuck
platforming,
for their
puzzles,
own
and
thing.
animation,
Do we need to do
bringing
a reaction for
modern
that
take
too?
on
I
the
wasn't planning on it, but
franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another
Okay,
iconic
so they'll have
video
extended
game
gameplay.
franchise
I
that
see.
That's
just
something new.
celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Excuse me?
wow, they're just jumping right into the
Right
headliner
off the
stuff
rip?
right here. Yeah.
It has
Oh, that
been
means Ed
4
Boon's coming.
years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline, and it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story.
This video is
gameplay,
literally
and yes,
insane,
of
Adrian.
course,
Literally
the
insane. In
fatalities of
in case you didn't know
Mortal
that.
Kombat 1. Let's do
Take the
it.
kiddies out of the room.
Yeah.
This is not going to be for them.
This is only for literally insane people.
I have had enough of you.
Come on, man.
Then go.
I want to see some
before
good
I put you
fatalities.
down.
Make them brutal. Ooh. Some lengthy combos.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Mortal Kombat always looks sick to me, and I enjoy when I play it, but overall, I'm just so bad at fighting games that I always just like, all right, yeah, I give up.
I mean, if you want to play them for fun, that's one thing. But if you want to play them to get good, they take a lot of dedication. Because you're essentially, doing it over and over, repetition and practicing.
Right.
I almost thought that was Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
We haven't seen Liu Kang fight yet. How you gonna let the Mario of this game basically get beat up like that?
You have
Right.
skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
I mean, it looks gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if this is. I hope this is just next gen. Like, are they at this
Only?
point? Yeah, at this point, we're far enough in. Like, this needs to only be PS5 in the Xbox Series X and S game.
If your disease becomes known, you will
They'll
be
probably try to port it
punished.
to Switch just to say they
I
can.
only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
covet my throne?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
What?
I heard just some rando jumping in, like, yeah, I'm gonna beat you up. I know, but it's just like in the middle of a like. Can you do that? Can you summon like friends to just jump in out of nowhere and help you?
I
or-
don't remember being able to do assists.
Yeah,
I think
like
this
see,
is the
like
first time.
yeah. So they must have like some sort of like assist things in here.
I like it though.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
get over here!
Oh my God! Through the neck.
My gosh.
That's what I'm talking about.
This game is always so ridiculous over the top.
Like physics wouldn't even allow some of these
Oh,
fatalities.
no, none of them. None of those made any sense, but it's so good.
You would disintegrate before any of that.
It's in our blood. September 19th. Wow.
That was awesome.
Sang Sung, he's the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that was pretty good, right,
So you have
guys?
to pre-order in order to get him?
We're in a new timeline now.
Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat.
When you love what you do, it don't matter how long you do it.
That's incredible. Working on the same game franchise for so long. Like, that is incredible.
Congratulations.
But that says something to his
Ed, first
talent,
of all,
though. It's been
thank you
around
for
30
that
years.
incredible world premiere.
Not
We
very
got to
many
see
series
all
can
the
say that.
gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because first
The
of all,
fact
this
that both
is
the franchise
it's
and he's
MK1,
been around
right?
that
Went from
long,
11
like
to
both
1.
of them
So tell us
together,
about
because
this.
it's like,
Timeline?
franchises last that long.
I don't know how
But to
many
see the
people
same
have seen
developers
the
stick
ending
with
of
it, like,
Mortal
it's
Kombat
awesome.
11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into like a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe, and this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new
fighting game
timeline.
Miyamoto.
A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story, and so. Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Yeah, I saw that a lot of stuff.
Incredible.
Had changed
Everything
as far as
we
canon
saw there
goes.
was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are
Have they confirmed?
Completely
Everybody's been saying
that are
rumors
cameo
about
fighters. And these
Homelander
fighters actually,
and
they will join the fight.
Omni-Man.
But they,
A lot of blank squares there.
for guest
so
characters.
it's
Have they
like
confirmed any
imagine
guest
yourself
characters
with
yet?
Sub-Zero, but you have
Not
some of
that I've
Jack's
seen,
moves,
no.
and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. So you can you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what.
So you
they
almost
like
get 2
seeing.
movesets.
The best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. Okay. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly.
Wow.
And you see there's like a
Kind of
meter up on
Marvel
top,
versus Capcom
which is
type
basic.
deal.
That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them.
There is a
Indefinitely,
couple second
but
cooldown.
you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of, basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
It's amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro
was
popped in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
I better see Noob Saibot.
Well, speaking of 90 the old games, let's talk
Either now or as
confirmed, I think, or at
DLC.
least knowing that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true? That was,
really?
People don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge
Angel,
first,
welcome in. How's it
full
going,
circle
dude?
moment.
I didn't know that.
The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out.
Really? That's crazy. I had no idea.
I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close.
He
like
was
4 or
huge at
5
the time.
times.
Yeah,
That's why it was so hard
Finally,
to
we
get
got him, and he's doing the voices too.
Wow.
So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines. And
I think they were even in
really
talks
excited.
at one point back then.
Well, I know the team
But I
has been
think
working
either
so hard in Chicago.
Van Damme
to
was
build
too
this
busy or he
COVID,
wanted too
and
much
it's coming
money,
out
one
in
of the
September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep
Yeah.
over the last 4 years, and so. But
Angel says they should have casted Garrett as Cage.
We could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it.
Heck yeah.
Put some shades on you.
Throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo
Where's my Iron
characters.
Man
So
shades?
there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos.
Can we get a demo?
Ed
Yeah,
Boone,
that's what I was
thank you so
gonna say. I wonder
much.
if I'll do
First
any
look
demos
at
for
Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing. So excited about
Thanks,
that
Ed.
one. All right.
Appreciate
Next
you,
up,
man.
it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of
That
Diablo
ruled.
4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Okay. All right, Jeff.
Where are the guards? Hey, you! What's going on?
So it's Diablo?
Wow.
Is that what this is?
It's a, come on now. There could be more than one dungeon crawler.
I know. I don't think I've ever seen the first one. I've heard the name, but I don't think I ever saw gameplay from it, so I didn't realize
Path of
it was-
Exile is for people who are like, oh, Diablo sucks, you should play Path of Exile. It's actually way better. That's what that is.
Okay.
It's not, and it's not a bad game. It's just,
After Diablo 3 came out and everyone was like, oh, Diablo 3 sucks, not as good at 2. I'm going to go play Path of Exile.
Even though Diablo 3 was actually really good, and I'll
Diablo
fight
3 was
people on that.
fantastic. I loved it. Honestly, though, this looks sick, too.
Absolutely.
Find out more July 28th. All right.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest.
No
Well,
one
the
cares
team at
about Street Fighter
Capcom
6.
has an
Watch your
important update
mouth,
to share
huh?
with you right now.
What? Crossplay?
Angel is pissed in the chat.
No way. Evil Ryu? No, wait. Why does he look like Kratos? No, wait. Hold on.
Is that Iron Man?
Mecha Ryu?
Robert Downey Jr. joining Street Fighter?
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
Mecha Ryu? Is this Metal Gear Ryu?
You don't want this Metal Gear to exist. Trust me. You thought Rex and Ray were a big deal?
Well, okay, everyone's just robots up in here. What's going on?
Huh.
Exoprimal
Is this a whole
and Street Fighter collab. What the heck is Exoprimal?
It's the thing that should have been Dino Crisis.
Oh, it's that new game coming out next month.
Should have been
Okay.
Dino Crisis.
Right?
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter cross.
I'll buy that game. I'll fight
collab
dinosaurs
will
any
launch
day.
in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th.
That makes Street
But
Fighter
guess
so
what,
much better
guys?
to fight
that
dinosaurs.
may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today.
Okay.
Check this out.
Oh boy.
There's nothing more powerful
What you got?
than imagination.
Nick Cage?
It can shape the fabric of reality.
Oh, there was a rumor that he was going to be in some game. What was it?
Wasn't it Dead by Daylight?
Yes, that's what it is. Dead by I don't understand. Wait, is he the monster,
He's
or
the
is
monster.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but
He's even laughing
the
announcing
easiest
it.
way to find out is probably to go right to the source.
They have Nicolas Cage there at Game
This
Awards
man's
or
bold
Game?
creative choices have earned him an
Game Fest?
Academy
No
Award
way.
and a few
Oh my
memes on
God.
the internet across more than
Yes.
4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming
Yes.
the Summer Game Fest.
I'll clap for
Nicolas
that.
Cage.
I'll clap for that. Freaking Nicolas Cage is like, I don't know what a video game is, but I'm so excited to be in Dead by Daylight.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Happy to
Thank
meet
you.
Thank you.
Nick, I
you
gotta
for
say,
having
welcome
me.
to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy.
My
to
buddy
be
Keanu
invited
told me
to
it was
your
really-
very cool club.
You said video games, they give you a lot of money for.
Finally,
They're
I
the
mean, I
future.
gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh,
This
maybe
is
he'll
a
show up in
wild
Fortnite, maybe
get.
he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight,
Hey!
I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Do you
And
want Nicolas Cage in
when I
a
make
Kojima
movies,
game?
one of my favorite
No.
genres is
Oh, okay.
Not
Like-
at all. No.
And in that genre, there's a character,
But
a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing, and she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game.
Oh, you
and
play-
it's
he's a
cool that,
survivor.
it really is this museum of horror.
Not a
like
monster.
As you said, all these
Oh,
different characters
man.
all coming together.
Man,
That's why I love
yeah,
Nicolas
it'd be
Cage.
way cooler if
play
Nicolas Cage
yourself,
is
or who do you
hunting you
play?
down
So I
in
play
Dead by
this
Daylight.
heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing.
Have you played Dead by Daylight?
And there's
Is
something
it worth a
about
try,
it
you
that I
think?
think, as a survivor,
I
is like a
played it
bonding experience. It's a bit
maybe like
hide
one
and go
night. I
seek.
played a
You
couple
have your
rounds
3
before.
other
It is
teammates
very
who are
fun,
survivors with you, and
but it's like
teamwork. You're
it's
working
more
together to
fun
pull
with
through,
friends.
and I
Like
like
playing with
that.
randos online
And so
sucked.
that was a
but
large reason
it
for wanting
is
to
a
do it
very
as well, that
very
feeling of
fun
bonding
game.
with
I
your
thought I
friends.
enjoyed it.
And you're
'Cause
fully in for this.
that's
I know
one
you
that's
heard
the
your
1v4,
voice in there, so
right?
you recorded lines for it. and
Yes,
everything?
exactly. It's
See,
4 survivors.
I want you to
and
know when you're
one person
playing
plays
the
as
Nick
it's
Cage
basically
survivor,
like
or
the
even
Friday
have
the
when you're
13th
choosing
kind
your
of.
skins,
All
you
right,
say,
Method
always
did,
remember
yeah.
to dress
Yeah,
to
right.
match your talent. I want you to know that you're with
Angel
that
says,
we're
Adrian,
one,
there's
that
so
we're
many sweats
fused.
now.
And
Okay,
it's
so it's
important
not
to
worth
know
playing.
that
Unless you just have like a
never
squad.
mind.
Get like
Say,
5 friends
from the
together and play in your own
screen to the
private
ground.
server,
Yeah,
I
I was gonna say,
guess.
maybe with your friends, it's
Minimal,
fun.
exasperated
Angel
expression
says, "The
of,
bees, the
of
bees."
side,
They need a
whatever it
bees
is, it's my
animation
voice so that
in the
we are
game.
fused.
Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of
Man, Jeff
collaboration
is
with
already
so many
bodying
characters.
the
For you, I mean, how
PlayStation
did you
showcase,
find out about Dead by
and
Daylight?
we just
You know
got
much about
started.
video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family
Yeah.
is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
Okay.
and that really put the hook in, ha, pun intended.
His son, his nephew.
See, Dead
Gotta
by
be.
Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking.
How
for
did
new
MK1 look?
adventures.
It looked
So this to me
awesome,
was like,
dude.
wow,
If you
I
ever
can-
have a
I
chance,
can make
Angel,
a
to
whole
go
new
back and
audience,
watch
meet a
the
whole new
preview for
audience,
it,
and branch
or
out
to watch
and
the
go on
segment
this
for
Dead by
it,
Daylight adventure.
it's
I
definitely.
didn't
I was
say-
already going to pick
took
it up,
me
but
nothing
now
but
this
a
is like a
split
for
second
sure.
to say yes. And
They call them
speaking about
cameos,
split
but it's
seconds,
basically
what-
like
excuse me, what I noticed-
fighters
excuse me,
that
sinuses,
will
allergies.
stand on the side
What I
and like
noticed
fight with you,
was
like
that
almost like you
every
can
move
like
you
assist
make
and stuff
when
like
you're
that. It's pretty
doing
sick.
This when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with
He
the
actually
gamer's
sounds like
moves.
he
So that was something
took
that I learned
interest
from
in this and
I'm
knows
always
what he's
looking to
talking
learn
about.
something.
Well, we love
He at,
having you in the
he at
video
least
game world.
watched
We
his
wanna see
nephew play
Nick
for
Cage more
15
games.
minutes.
It was
Thank you.
fun.
Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much.
thank you.
Hopefully the first
fun.
many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man.
Put it
Awesome.
there,
There you
pal.
go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play
That was
Nick
awesome.
Cage in Dead
That
by
was great.
Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console.
All right,
The
I guess
PC
we're
players
playing
can
Dead by
try it earlier
Daylight in
downloading the
July.
player test build on
Or for
July
spooky,
5th.
Street Fighter
spooky,
Six,
An
spooky gamer
exclusive
boys.
First look at
I mean, I'm
Nicolas
down.
Cage in
Yeah,
Dead
let's
by
do
Daylight.
Dead by
We can do
Daylight.
that
Nicolas
or
Cage.
Path
the
of
whole
Exile, one of the two. Angel said thoughts on Street Fighter 6. They didn't really do too much more. They just kind of did like a crossover with Exo Primal,
it was
aka
just the Exo
Dino
Primal.
Crisis, and it's Capcom x Capcom, so it's not that big of a deal. It's not that crazy. Basically, they just added a couple of skins that made Ryu like kind of a cyborg or a robot for fun. Nothing big. But if you're talking about on
Oh, he's wondering if we played it at all. Have you played it at all?
not yet.
Okay.
I have too much
here at Summer Game
to get
Fest.
through right
All
now.
thank
It's
you very
on my
much,
wish
Nick. Now,
list.
lately, we've been seeing an incredible
But
number
I've
of video
heard and
game
seen
adaptations.
nothing but good
Back
things.
in
It's gotten
2019,
9s
The
and 10s
Witcher on
everywhere, so-
Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of
It
well-done
feels so.
adaptations.
Oh, you
And later
playing it?
this
Okay.
month, Season 3, Volume 1
have you-
arrives,
Yeah,
and
if
now it's
anyone's
time
playing
for
it, it's
the world
Angel and
premiere of the
Chizo and their
trailer,
crew. Like,
introduced by
definitely.
Henry Cavill.
Has anybody played Kimberly? I was thinking about maining her for this
We are all
one. I was
gathered
wondering
here
how she
today
played. Who does she play like, or is she her
Be
own
sure
thing?
to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on
Cammy
Netflix.
supremacy.
Get ready to watch the world premiere
Kim is
of
so
our brand
fun.
new
Oh,
trailer
good.
for
That's good
season
to
3
hear.
of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Wait, I thought Henry Cavill wasn't coming back for Witcher. I thought he was done.
I think this is it.
Okay.
Neutrality.
I wonder if they did some reshoots after that stuff fell through with Superman to add him back in.
But he'll certainly help in keeping you alive.
I gotta catch up. The
I
first season
haven't watched
was really
any of it.
good.
Everyone said it was good. I never watched it.
won't abandon Siri.
She is very unique. Not
Neutrality
gonna
has
lie.
consequences
Is she speed based, Angel, or power based, combo based? Like, how would you use her? Like more for spacing, or
Well, that's deeply
is she like a
worrying.
kind of get up close type of deal? I mean, I've seen footage, but I don't know exactly mix ups. Okay, that's what I
Everything
figured.
that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it. If war is coming, there is no hiding.
She's
her
close
from
up.
it.
Okay, that's what I like. Rush in. Let's go.
You sure about this?
Run the ones.
Are you?
The new fighters are so sick. That's what I've been hearing. I hear Luke is really good too, even though he's the mascot character and they normally make them Shotos. But I guess he doesn't fight like a Shoto character, which is pretty interesting. And then there's the new there's the new heavy, right? I forget her name, but she's like has a Zangief type moveset.
History has a way of repeating
Marissa,
itself.
thank you.
The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
All right, let's get back to video games. This is Summer Game Fest, not
This
Summer.
is game related technically,
It's just so long.
but it's good.
The witches.
It's fine.
Is that so?
Like not knowing any, like having ever played any of the games and watching the show, I'm just like, all right, who cares? Like I don't know what any of this means. Let's get back to it.
cute they look.
You don't actually have to play the game to watch the show, though.
I know, but like I have no attachment to the IP at all. Is what
Oh, I
I'm
see
getting
what you
at.
mean.
Just like a boatload of fangs all up in your business.
Only on Netflix.
Please come back and keep paying $20 a month for this.
Right.
Fortnite? You get
No.
man.
I don't know. The only game of those I recognized was Bulletstorm.
What is this?
Whoa, what the? Looks like an even more supernatural version of Hunt Showdown.
It's got Hunt in the name. This looks awesome, but it's also probably because it's UE5.
Right, yeah.
And Epic is kind of cheating because they have more experience with it than anybody else. So
Oh, Angel, thanks
3
for
months.
subscription. Thank you so much. Can I get a smooch?
of
There you go,
course,
2 smooches.
to you.
Thanks, Angel. I appreciate it.
01. Operation Control clears you for engagement.
I know that dude from TikTok. That's pretty cool. Look at him in a
really?
full-on commercial. Yeah.
That's awesome. Is this Call of
Put
Duty
it on
VR?
Quest, we got a deal.
Oh no, this is the one that they showed at the PlayStation Showcase, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
But it's like just some generic title, right? It wasn't even like an IP we've ever heard of. It looks sick, but Crossfire Sierra Squad.
Extinct. Yeah.
That's such a ridiculous name. Yeah, it's coming to everything. Steam, PSVR 2. Well, it didn't say Quest, but if it's on Steam, I guess
it will. It will. I never understood the appeal of having such a wide monitor.
For gaming, it can be really cool to have such a wide field of view. But
I feel like my head would be doing this all the time.
I mean, generally the way it works is the action is still centered in the middle, so it's more just like your peripherals have something to look at. So like it just it just feels more immersive. Nothing on the sides is usually anything important. It's just to help you feel more immersed in that.
Got it.
In that world, just similar to VR, is like all around you. That's kind of like a similar thing without getting the VR aspect of it. But as far as like just using it as like for like a work computer, I used one for a little bit. My boss had one, and let me tell you, it's sick to be able to just have like all the windows open all around you.
Now
like
that I could see.
Spreadsheet over here, Zoom call over here. It's like, oh man, like I basically have that, but I have 3 monitors to do that. Where it's like to have just one would honestly be really nice.
And
a lot less
too.
clutter. Yeah, a lot less inputs, a lot less clutter on my desk. Like, it'd be nice to just have one big one. Angel says, "Is this Remnant?" And then he says, "It is." What is Remnant?
I don't remember what this is.
Yeah, I don't.
Who's making it, Angel?
Is this a game that's already out? Or coming out? What's that? A Remnant 2. Okay, Angel was right. Wow, that gave us no time to read the info. It just like popped up and disappeared, but
Remnant 2, okay, bye.
I just saw the PlayStation logo, that's it.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the
We still have an hour and a half. It feels like we've been going
Season
for an hour
4,
already.
and maybe a few more surprises for you.
Oh, baby.
As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok.
Hey,
Twitch,
that's us.
YouTube,
We're
and
official
other
co-streamers.
platforms.
Thanks for
On
watching.
Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe.
The next season of
for watching more
Fortnite
than
apparently
30
is rumored
minutes
to
of the
have
show.
Optimus Prime
Now,
in it, and I
speaking
don't know
of
how that's going to work.
surprises,
What?
Another
But I'm
legendary
definitely
gaming
getting that
hero
skin.
is set to
Wait.
return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Who is it? They said a classic or a legendary game developer or game like director or developer.
Mania 2? Whoa, look at that art style.
Wait a second. Wait a
Oh
second.
my God.
Sonic is back in a brand new adventure.
Did they remake 1? Oh no, it's brand new.
Oh, your stream must be like a couple seconds behind or something. Dude, this looks so sick.
Insane.
Plays your favorite characters. We just watched Sonic 2, the movie, the other night. Wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad.
liked it.
I liked it, yeah. Trudy made a comment and I agreed with it. The first one was like funny. This one felt like silly. Like there was points where we're just like, all right, we get it. Like you're just kind of being goofy or whatever. Like it wasn't, but it wasn't necessarily funny. But it was good. Like I liked it. And it's like diving more into like the Sonic lore was cool. But like there was times I had to like explain things to Trudy, and then other times I'm like, I don't know what this is. I haven't played enough Sonic games, but
This
yeah.
looks amazing.
This looks really good. Dude, Sonic Superstars.
Sonic
New thrills, classic feels. Coming to everything. Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, computer.
That's a PS5 one for sure. I need to see that in 4K.
Fall 2023. Ooh-wee.
How about that? A new standard for
Oh, that's right. You're ahead of me.
classic
No wonder.
Sonic
I was like,
Yeah, I'm a
to
couple
new and
seconds ahead of you.
legacy
Sorry.
fans alike.
Spoiling everything.
This
for me.
past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as
That
you're about to see,
that
the
was
game
awesome.
is bringing
That
an
was
exciting
incredible.
new character
That looked
to
great.
space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
I wish this universe had
Oh
a few more
boy,
things
here
to
we
do.
go. Genshin
Don't
Impact,
you
kids.
get bored running across the map every day? Team Trailblaze,
Do you see my post on Discord that I finished up the last Ronin?
Did you?
Yeah, I read like a few pages like a month or so ago, and then last time I'm just gonna finish it, and I read like the whole rest of it like a one night, just slammed
I
through
guess
it.
I can take it that you liked it then.
It was so good. I loved it. Last Ronin, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Last Ronin, such a good comic.
Oh.
And then I also so I'm able. I didn't realize it. Our local library here, you can use. Well, it's not just our library. If you download the app Libby, it's called. It'll check for libraries near you that use it, and then you can just sign up for a library card for free online, like without even going there, and then you can get stuff for free. So that's how I read The Last Ronin, was for free through our library. Like they do ebooks and audiobooks, and then you know how a few weeks ago I was like, oh, I got a Viz subscription. I've been reading some manga and stuff. A bunch of the stuff that they have on Viz and Shonen Jump are all in our library as well. So I was like, I don't need this membership anymore. I'll just get it for free through the library.
Well, you gotta, for some of them, you need to make sure that they're updating every week with chapters.
Well, the thing is, I'm so far behind. Like, it's gonna take me, like, depending on what I'm reading,
Later this year
like,
on PlayStation.
it's
All
gonna
right,
take me a
inspired
while to
by the
catch up
story
anyway.
of
So,
Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like
but
game.
yeah,
from the team at
it was sick. I've been
NeoWiz,
reading
which is coming to Game
Call
Pass,
the Night.
PlayStation, and PC this year.
Have you
Well,
heard of
if
that?
you're wondering exactly
Okay,
when,
I've been reading
we
that.
have
That one's
news to
actually
share
really
with you
fun.
on its
It's
release
just about
with
the
this brand
kid
new
who
trailer.
finds a vampire, wants to become a vampire, trying to fall in love with a vampire, and she's just like, no. And what's the other one? I put a hold on One Piece. I was like, you know, let's start reading through the One Piece manga. But someone has it checked out right now. But I have a hold on it, so as soon as it's available, I'll be able to start reading the manga from the beginning.
Oh, you're in for it. Dude, the pacing is so much better in the manga.
That's awesome.
It's nonstop the whole way. I can't wait to hear what you think.
Yeah,
just like how you did last Ronin, I guarantee, dude, you're gonna be chewing through this.
I hope so. I hope so. I'm excited.
What is this?
This is the Pinocchio one they were saying?
Oh, Lies of P?
Yeah. It is horrifying.
Yeah,
It's like
watched the Spider-Man. You bet I did.
It's like Bloodborne mixed with Bioshock Infinite.
It is a flat-out masterpiece.
I still have not seen the new Spider-Man. I had a ticket I could have gotten a ticket for $5 that one weekend because T-Mobile did like some special deal, and we were just too busy. I was bummed out. I didn't do it.
I wonder if we get an update on Ken Levine's game.
Judas?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I mean, they just did the reveal at Game Awards.
Yeah, so it's been about 6 months.
That's true.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Such an interesting aesthetic. Like I said, it's like
really good or just okay.
Yeah. Like it really felt like oh, there's a demo out.
That's right, a demo
Connor in the
for
house.
Lies
What's
of
up,
P
Connor?
is now
What's
available
up?
across
Happy
PlayStation,
Summer Game Fest to you as
Xbox,
well.
and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to
gonna do a
reveal
backflip right out of his
first time
chair.
here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be
What
pretty
are
hyped
we
when you
doing?
see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Unreal 5 One Piece?
Is that what it is? We don't know. That's not One Piece.
Then what is it?
What is this?
Toriyama? Is this Dragon Quest? Is this 12?
The creator of Dragon Ball.
Or is this an original game?
This might be an original thing.
We haven't heard a peep about Dragon Quest 12, dude.
It's just the creator of Dragon Ball, but it says in a mysterious desert world. It looks like the Borderlands art style.
I mean, it's Toriyama, so I'm in. Don't get me wrong.
Angel's wondering if there's any possible announcements we're all looking forward to. Like we said at the beginning, like at this point, there's not much. Because everything we've been looking forward to is either come out or is coming out in the next couple months. So for me, I just want to see more about Death Stranding 2, which I would be shocked if we don't hear anything. But yeah, otherwise, like, we're just kind of maybe some Final Fantasy VII Remake news for this winter.
I'm so tired of stuff coming out for PS4. I'm tired of it.
Right?
Tired of it.
Just shut it down.
That's
I'm
coming
tired
from
of it.
Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an
Look
important
at that 1980s looking font
and one
logo.
thing that's very
Love
important
it.
to
If
us
there's
at
one
Summer
thing
Game Fest is
Toriyama's gonna
supporting
do,
those
he's
creators
gonna
as well.
bring stuff back
After
from the
live
80s.
show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm8bit and Double Fine.
We're going to
with
be
some incredible
live
indie
reacting
game
to
reveals.
Day of the
Now,
Devs
one of the
and
biggest independent
the
publishers is
Devolver
Annapurna
Showcase at
Interactive.
8 p.m.
Later this
tonight.
month, as
So we're
part
not
of
going to be able to do it
Summer Game Fest,
live here.
they'll be revealing a
But we're going
number
to
of
rewatch it
ambitious
later
new
at 8 p.m.
projects.
because
Let's see
I
how
have to
many
take
you
my
can
wife to the
figure
airport
out
at
in this little
2:30. So
tease.
that's our plan. Just for all you who didn't see the graphic over on social media for our stream schedule. So yes, come back at 8 p.m. tonight if you want to see our reactions to Day of the Devs and the Devolver Showcase.
I never did play Solar Ash. I gotta fix that. Especially before Hyper Light Breaker comes out.
Games are cool.
Games are awesome. One of our biggest announcements, yeah.
Oh, they're doing an Annapurna Interactive Showcase on June 20th. That's what they did last year, too. It's like at the end of the month. Why do they wait so long?
What that was
Who cares? They don't miss.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games.
Have y'all
With an
tried Death's
always-changing
Door? I
environment,
have not, but I've heard
massive-scale
incredible things.
PvP,
Never- I
and
did
the
not finish
ability
it, but
to
I have
transform
played
into
some.
creatures
Okay.
to battle
It's
across
awesome.
land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Amazon Games?
Guiding star has shattered.
Is this what they pivoted to after they shut down that MMO or whatever that project was they were working on?
I'm guessing so.
Hey, we'll just ride on the coattails
Is
of
it going to
whatever
be?
you're doing.
Is it going to be an Amazon Luna exclusive? You can only play it on their streaming service, just like what Stadia did.
Destroying anything in their path.
Angel says I need to try it. Con says play Death's Door this year. Adored it. I know that's the one with the bird, right? Like the little crow guy. Yeah, it looks great.
It's really good.
I've seen people play it. It looks fun. I just I almost feel like I own it. Like I bought it because it's on sale, but just never got to it. I can't remember though.
It does go on sale pretty often, but even at $20, it's a steal for what you get.
Yeah.
The storm is coming.
Aloy?
I mean, so far this looks like just a generic fantasy MMO made by just a random, you know.
Sword and Stone Online.
Wait, they just had this big spiel about indie games, and then they show this, or is it, this is different? They were
This
they
is
were
not an-
they,
this
they
is
were
not an indie game.
They were referring to the Annapurna
Right.
thing. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, oh, what a weird talk about indie games and be like, check this game out, made by Amazon. I was like, wait, what? Throne and Liberty. Players wanted. Please play our game, please.
Right.
It's like, that sounds
Do
so
I get something for it?
Yeah, that sounds so desperate.
Looks
Please.
great. I
Do I
also
get
want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam
copy
right
of
now.
it for
I'm sorry we
free,
don't have
or
any
do I
free
get
Steam
what?
decks
Like-
for you right now. But on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
I don't remember this one.
No. Okay. Another generic fantasy game, huh?
Oh boy. Oh.
Okay.
Oh God. You think you made it?
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll walk it off. Rub some dirt in it. Oh yeah, okay. This is just...
The animation is actually really good. I gotta give him that.
Yeah, visually it's fine. It's great. It's just gameplay wise. It's... What in the world? It's like fantasy, and then all of a sudden it's like, aha, here's my random anime guy with magic. Wait, what? What's happening here?
What do you want to be here?
What game is this?
This is if For Honor was an anime.
Right. For Honor is crossing with like what was that? Just pick any random anime game, Genshin Impact or something.
Yeah, this doesn't feel like it has a direction. It feels like it's trying to do everything.
Warhaven. Yeah, I don't know about that. All these free-to-play games. What's up? What's up with these like generic fantasy free-to-play games? Oh yes, it's finally coming, Angel! Angel, it's finally coming! It's real! Oh my gosh, we had so much fun with this game. Party animals. Let's freaking go!
Did they say why it got delayed so much?
I don't think so. Come on, give us a date. It's been like...
There you go.
There we go! September 20th. We're getting the
It's only
game
on
back
Xbox?
together. Is that what it said?
Xbox and Steam.
Pilgrims, summer is coming.
I guess I'll get it for
a lot
deck.
of cool stuff
Yeah.
will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday.
So good.
Get ready for darker, more
Party
dangerous
Animals
nights
is
and
incredible.
roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them, you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon,
Get your
you will
butt
get
barbed
the
wire?
best summers
What?
to date.
What is he talking about? What game was that for?
I don't
Oh,
know.
here's the...
Boo, no one wants this from Crash. I don't know
Uh-oh.
what they were thinking. Boo.
Oh no.
Oh, the stream's buffering.
Oh, mine did too. It must be on their end then, because mine
Yeah.
went all wonky.
Boo, nobody wants this.
Yeah, just give us a new Crash game.
Where's Crash 5? Boo.
Or if it's going to be a multiplayer, make another like Crash Bash or something. That game was
Right.
incredible. I don't need this weird MOBA Crash Bandicoot game. Oh, they added Wait, what is this?
Samsung TV.
Is it? Oh, okay. That's
I heard a pretty interesting prediction, or like kind of get hype thing, when I was watching the Kind of Funny Games predictions for the Xbox showcase. They said one of them, what if it was like that Game Pass for the enthusiast people is coming native to Steam Deck?
Oh man. I mean, I don't
Welcome
have
back
Game
to
Pass
Summer
anymore,
Game
but
Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash.
that would make it.
It would be a
some-
reason for me to take another look.
Right. At least when games come out. When games come out, like, oh, it'd be so awesome just to be able to fire it up on the Steam
Now
Deck.
it's time to change the topic and descend into madness.
Where's the hydrate
Joining me is a
channel
guy who was
points?
last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2.
I don't know.
He's come
Our
all the
our
way
channel
from
points are all
Finland. Please
wonky.
welcome from
That's
Remedy,
weird.
Sam Lake.
Let me fix that.
Alan Wake 2. I never played the first one. Outside of maybe a little bit on the 360.
Good to see you. Looking dapper as
All
always.
right, I should say I never finished the first one. Did you?
Well, we are so excited.
I've never played the
because
first
when
one
you
at all.
announced
Yeah,
Alan Wake
no.
at the game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said
I feel like I need to
2023.
if
We
this
are
new
in
one's coming, 'cause the new one looks
2023.
sick.
It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It should be
It's
in there
been
now.
quite
I
a journey,
don't know
yes.
why our channel point redemption
Alan
is
Wake
reset.
2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between
Angel hitting
them.
us with the hydrate.
They are
This
on
one's for
their
you.
own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of
Somebody said
living
their
a
theory for this
narrative
game
Alan
is that
has
the
written. Is
cop
that
lady,
Well,
it doesn't exist. It's
that's a
just
good
stuff
question
that
to ask
Alan is
going
writing.
into this. So yes,
But he
we
believes
have
it's
Alan
real
Wake, our title
because he's
character,
insane.
of course, trying to
Right.
escape from the
Well, that was
dark
kind of like
dimension of the
spoilers to the
dark
first
place.
game, I
And then we
guess. I'd
have
never played it, but I
Saga,
thought I'd
our
heard
new
like
hero,
a lot of the stuff
FBI
isn't actually
agent,
happening because he's
coming
going
to the
insane,
Pacific
right? It's kind of like the whole
Northwest
thing.
small
Or
town of
again,
Bright
you don't
Falls,
if you know, you
together
don't need to
with
spoil
her
it. But
partner,
that's what I
Alex
thought I've
Casey.
heard. That,
Like I said, I didn't play very much. So
yeah.
So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate
Yes.
a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story, maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is
Where
that.
can I
sort of
play
link.
the
Tell us a
first
bit
one?
about. You said
That's what I
split
wanna know.
50-50. Do they have separate
Probably Game
missions?
Pass
Because I think you can
or
play
Steam.
them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go
Steam.
into the
Let me see if I have it.
experience playing as Saga.
Okay.
And
Where the heck is my Steam app?
it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played.
That's
the
nice. So
original
you don't
game.
have to play the first one.
This can be enjoyed.
Also,
as
probably
the
because the
Saga
Prime
doesn't
gaming
know
market
anything
now,
about the
it was
lore, about the
4 or 5
supernatural,
when this game
in
came
this
out.
world.
The
Right.
first
She
one.
will be going
so.
in.
The first
very
one is
quickly. She has to
$15
learn
on
to
Steam.
survive.
That's
And
not
with
bad.
that, all the players
Not bad at all.
will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place.
It is Steam Deck
as he's
verified
trying
as
to
well.
find his way
Sick.
out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points.
Yes.
In many surprising ways, but there is no
This would be much more
right
interesting
way
if
to
they
play
had
through
gameplay
this.
going on behind
You can
it.
choose. You
I'm not
can
saying that
go
Alan Wake 2 is
on
not
as
interesting, but this
Alan all the
conversation
way
is just
close to
like,
the end, or
you
as
gotta believe me,
Saga,
bro.
or
You
can
gotta
keep
believe me.
hopping
Yeah,
between
show
these
us.
two sides of it.
Well,
You can
you're
be
always so
telling
good
us,
at
just like
kind of
what Ed
telling
Boon did with
challenging,
Mortal Kombat.
interesting
While he was talking,
narratives
they
in
were
unique
showing stuff in the
ways. I mean,
background.
Remedy's
Like,
always
that's what I
known
want
for
to
that, and
see.
you especially. So we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine.
I'm sure it's going to be
I'm
good.
sure throughout the
I'd have no
experience.
doubt.
Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's
Speaking of,
adventure.
here we
We're just
go.
going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
raw
okay.
gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
Yes, give the people what they want.
So tell us, what are we going to see? What
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case,
So
back
it
to
is
life
supernatural.
as a monster.
I always thought it was like more of a
Saga
psychological
is
thing. I
outside
didn't know
Bright
that.
Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
So is
with
Alan
that,
like a
let's
wizard
take a
then?
look
because
at
whatever
raw,
he writes
unedited
comes true,
gameplay
or
from Alan
becomes
Wake
to
2.
reality,
Thanks, Al.
or I gotta play the first one, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like Angel said, I feel like for the most part, games have really been in a slump. Overall, I agree with you. I think this year has been a much more stellar year than most. But I'd say from every year before now, from 2020 to up here, has been really, really bad overall. Except for if you are not looking in the large developer, AAA developer, publisher space. Indie games have been on fire for the last 3 years, actually.
Yeah,
I mean, they always are, but
I feel like they've kind of filled that gap, at least for me, because I was never an indie game person until like you really started pushing me that direction, Adrian. It's like, oh, we don't need the big AAA crazy titles because there's so much killer indie stuff coming out that it's so easy to miss, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
that was the one thing that kind of I got upset about with the PlayStation Showcase was everybody was trying to disparage it. They were like, oh, all they did was show all these indies, and it's like, and they didn't really show us any AAA games, which they didn't. But that's not the fault of the indies. And when people talk about them like that, that is saying that they're lesser, like they don't deserve to be there, versus the AAA experience, which is absolutely false, subjectively false. Did they say what they're making this in?
I don't think so.
A monster, like Nightingale.
What is it? This is Alan Wake 2. They're showing gameplay now of the towards the beginning of the game. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like the atmosphere is on point. Like the
lighting,
the lighting and everything is phenomenal. I mean, and this is just through like a crappy 1080p stream. I'd be excited to see like this gameplay in 4K later.
I'm sure they will have it, yeah.
Yeah, like release it after the stream or something like that.
Those little circles are looking real Naughty Dog-ish. I got my eye on you.
All right. Oh, that's
the text on the heart is
normal.
Now. Legible. I knew it would be here. Like
Don't they do that though for transplant parts?
Yeah, but not like that. Not in an abandoned shack in the woods.
Oh no, no.
But yes, you are correct. I guess they would have like hearts like in Ziploc bags in a freezer somewhere.
We were all trapped in a horror story.
Usually not for very long though. It's like they have like a couple hours, and it's like.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
This looks sick. It makes me really want to play. Oh, wow, look at that. Day after my birthday. I get
well, you got plenty of time.
Got plenty of time.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks
that looks really
incredible.
cool.
Thank you to
They
Sam
say you don't need to do homework, but it honestly, it makes me really
Now
want to play the
let's get
first
a
one now.
look at the co-op campaign.
Angel said they need to be kept cool or else they no longer are functional. Kept cool. How long do they normally? Does it vary by body part or
more Warhammer?
Oh, well, I guess I can go take a nap now.
No. What is this?
I have my reservations about your reinstatement.
Oh, is this Space Marine 2?
The only one I've ever been interested in is that Doom one that you were talking about.
Yeah, I think this was for Space Marine 2. Yes, look at this. It's basically Gears of War, but Space Marine skin. That's what I love with with the Warhammer games. They just like take other games and just like throw Warhammer over it. Like you like Doom, you like Doom and Warhammer, or Doom and Warhammer together. Go play Bolt Gun. If you like Gears of War and Warhammer, go play Space Marine. Like, happy birthday, G. Well, my birthday not until the 16th, but October 16th. But thank you for the early birthday wish.
Angel said it depends on the body part, essentially, and how it's stored. Okay.
Up to 3
never think
players.
about stuff like that. But 3 player?
Yeah, 3-player co-op. Dude, Saturday the new edition box comes out, Leviathan, for the miniatures.
Is that the one you had a hard time pre-ordering?
Well, so yeah, when the last edition came out, 9th edition, they had it's called Indomitus was the name of that's like the special edition box, and it was like super hard to get. But this Saturday, the new 10th edition comes out, new box, special edition box set. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it happens or not. I have a bad feeling it might not, but everything sells out so quick. Okay, I like this. I love this art style when it's like the 2D, 3D or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
2.5D. Brave at Night. Okay, who's that studio?
I've never heard of him.
Let me Google it.
Okay, it's a point and click. Whoa.
This looks sick.
Yeah.
The only other game they've made is Mind Scanners.
Yes, Your Grace. Wait, I know that name. Don't I? Isn't that a mobile game?
Beautiful indie game.
No.
Yes, Your Grace.
No,
Snowfall.
so.
Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story. It looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
All right, John
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Focus and Saber, they're the ones. Their logos were just up for that Warhammer game.
They're busy
making everything out here.
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
I feel like this is going to be a Left 4 Dead type situation.
On my mark.
There's 4 people.
5, 4, 3, 2,
What?
1.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name.
John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. What?
Oh my God! Look at how many. Well, this is next gen only.
I'm not feeling it. That's not.
Was that
what
just
I was
me, or did the frame rate look really bad when there was a lot of stuff on screen?
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, it could be the stream. I'd be interested. We'll have to watch a trailer afterwards and see. But.
Well, remember, I'm watching it direct, and it didn't look very good. Yeah, that doesn't look like 30.
Yeah, no. Just the gameplay wise, it's not what I was hoping for.
It's Left 4 Dead. Why does everybody want to do Left 4 Dead?
It's
We already did Left 4 Dead. We did
John
Left 4 Dead. It's
Carpenter
done.
and,
Stop
Saber
trying to do
Commando.
it.
That looks tons of fun. You guys
If
think
you're
any of
not
these zombies
Valve,
made
stop
it?
making Left 4 Dead.
Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, finally,
And
it's
today,
finally
a new
out.
member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist.
That sounds like
who's
something I would make
voiced
up about
by
Warhammer.
I mean, Baldur's Gate is essentially D&D in a video game, so.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Baldur's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
Baldur's Gate goes way back, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's
You're
been
soon
around
to witness the people
forever.
of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us.
Oh, I was like,
Gods
computers?
have mercy on
What?
those who would stand in our way. A mad
Jason
dog
Isaacs.
understands the yank
What's
of
he
the
known
leash and
for?
the
They're
hand of
acting
its
like we should know who he is, and I feel bad not knowing who he is.
Can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory.
Can we get a
not
Final
scorch
Fantasy
its
16 demo today? It comes out in 2 weeks. And they said it was supposed to be a demo. What's going on? They're not doing a showcase.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
August 31st, we're finally getting the 1.0.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
That's
Oh my
somebody
God.
from the other games that I don't know, but I'm sure everybody's freaking out right
Baldur's
now.
Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac
Apparently he's
are set
Lucius
to bring
Malfoy in
Spider-Man 2
Harry Potter and
exclusively to PlayStation
Chamber of
5.
Secrets.
Sounds like you guys
Are we getting a new
hyped.
gameplay
To tell
segment?
us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac.
More
Brian,
Spider-Man, huh?
Thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
getting a
This
date?
is the box art. This is, you know, this is it. Here it is. I mean,
You gotta get a date now. Why show it off twice in like 2 weeks if you're not gonna tell
Box
us?
art's kind of boring. They should have did black ones.
Absolutely, Peter.
I mean, it looks the
Miles,
same as the
we're
first
so
game. Like,
excited
yeah, they
about
should have
this,
done
was
that.
also boring.
Experience that
Yeah.
you guys are doing with these sort of two characters. We saw.
Notice
some good gameplay at the
Spider-Man's
PlayStation
web
Showcase,
is
but
black.
I want to talk
That
about
is
the
kind of
two
sick.
Yeah.
villains, I think, in the game. There may be more. Who
there are
knows,
more.
but-
There are more out there. I
Two
promise.
main ones.
I would
but, we have some new
love,
art to show
love,
of,
love
obviously
if
Kraven. We got the
somehow
reveal at the,
Peter was the
PlayStation
actual
event.
villain
so tell us
in
a bit
this
about,
game.
him and how he's
So
actually.
Kraven's
And you had to
very
team up with
different from
Kraven to
any
take him
character
down.
we've done. He's
Oh,
not,
I
you
would
know,
love
he's
it.
not
Oh,
powered by
that would be
magic
so
or,
good.
You know, tech. He's just the best hunter.
And then
in the
after
world,
you
and
take
he's
him
coming
down,
to
the
New York
symbiote leaves, and then
for
it
his
goes to
greatest
Venom.
hunt.
And then
what's
it's all
better
3 of you
than
guys trying to
all
take
of
out
the
Venom.
Marvel characters that live in New York City. So Peter, Miles, and others. He's on the hunt.
And others. ...
Yes.
And others.
Yes.
But Venom also,
Gwen?
obviously, symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. Oh, there you go.
We
Good
knew
reaction
this.
to the
Why are you
art.
acting like you don't know
I'm glad
this?
you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell us, what's the origin of Eddie Brock
He ain't
Venom?
gonna tell you that.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not. It is not.
Duh.
Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something
Yes.
you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously,
Wow.
we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out.
Venom is Aunt
who is
May,
Venom.
reanimated.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that.
Re-auntie mated.
We call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay, it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that.
That's so awesome
There's
that they
much more
let him
adventure
be
when
like
you play the game.
And I know the
brutal
journey is also
dickhead
more
Peter.
expansive.
Right.
You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
Yeah,
city
I mean, the
risk,
city
right?
is pretty much doubled in size. So it's
Like
Manhattan.
he's clearly
huge
breaking
before.
bones here.
Being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think
Come
on, give
we're
us a
like
date.
getting close to that. Are you guys feeling
October.
confident that
October.
you're gonna make it this fall?
You know, Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
October.
And I can
Come on,
promise you
baby.
we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh,
October.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
If they already had a date, why did they wait a week?
Because Jeff wanted the exclusive. October 20th. It's going to be a busy week. Got Alan Wake, got Spider-Man.
October 20th, Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for
Thank you
stopping
very
by.
much.
I know
There you
got a
go.
lot
If
of
all you
work
guys
to
are wondering
do.
what to get me for my
Wrapping up the
birthday,
game, and we'll check it out in
Spider-Man and
October.
Alan
Thanks,
Wake.
Brian.
I'll talk to old Purdom and see if we can work something out.
Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And
no thanks.
Then we're gonna look
Nintendo's
at
like,
the
what?
Land of
Lawsuit?
Morning Light,
What?
the
They
newest
already
series
tried
of Black
that. They
Desert
tried that.
Online,
Nintendo struck
which
it down.
recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon dynasty and some huge
Angel
bosses,
said he
too.
had to watch the MK1 reveal. What'd you think?
That's just Eevee. What is this? This is Pokemon. What?
This is the game.
That's
remember
cute.
Remember on Twitter when they had like that one video of where people were just shooting the Pokemon with guns? This was it.
How is this legal?
It's blatant plagiarism. Blatant. Look at these
Look
designs.
at this.
No way this comes out. No way this comes out.
I don't. Yes, a new ability for Pikachu, the Glock 45.
Dude, if I'm Nintendo, I'm doing this right now. I am licking my chops. Boy, I can't wait to seize all these assets. Are you kidding me?
This is just Pokemon. They're all the same. Look at there's even.
This is so dumb. No thanks. Look, that's a Latios. Get.
January 2024 early access. So called. Is it? What is this? A different game or? Yeah, it's a different game now. How? I don't understand why they think they're gonna get away with that. Ooh, what's up? Wow, it's bad. Texture pop in your trailer. What was that? You see, like, originally titled Poke World. Maybe. Angel, the store brand Pokemon, looks funny. Yeah, that's like great value Pokemon.
Not even. Like, this is a weirdo idea. Who thought shooting Pokemon? Yeah, that's what people want. That's like one of the biggest Pokemon Nintendo I Dare You games I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, they're asking for it.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe, we mine and scout. Across Middle-earth, delving for riches.
The announcer saying it's like Pokemon with guns didn't help their case either.
No,
I know, right?
Out of our reach. Moria.
This sounds just like Gimli. Did they get the original voice act? Did they get the voice actor back for?
It looks like him.
For Gimli. They're like sounds.
Maybe back in the younger days.
Yeah, I'm just surprised they would have gotten the same guy back.
He's not dead.
I know, but I don't know. I just feel like a lot of the Lord of the Rings crew just kind of like moved on, and they're like, ah, okay, that was a great, cool thing we did. But
We took
I was looking at those emotes.
Lord of the Rings: Return to Moria. Interesting. Interesting.
It's like Pokemon with guns. I think Jeff was kind of setting them up there. Hey, Nintendo, that was a secretly thinly veiled Nintendo. Get these guys.
Right. Sick 'em.
I'll take your money if you want to advertise here, but they're just going to shut you down anyway.
All right, we're a little over an hour into this. Where's some more like big stuff? I'm ready for like.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Where's the big stuff?
Where's
the
the big
mobile game?
Yeah. Final Fantasy. Yeah.
Hold on.
Please pick up.
Crisis Core stuff? Genesis? Hold on.
This is a prequel? Wait.
What is this? Dumb apples. That's Crisis Core.
But it's also
Are they
had
making
like
mobile ports of them?
it had Cloud in the crew too, so it also had like
Right.
Final Fantasy VII stuff. Is it just like all Final Fantasy VII games smashed into a mobile game, like an abridged version?
Earth never had that armor before. What is this? Midgar Falls.
Feels like a mobile game with way too much going on. That's what I feels like to me. Who are these characters?
What is going on here?
Oh, I got Sniper Wolf, yes. Oh.
What?
I was just gonna say, and it's Higgs from Death Stranding. Ever Crisis.
Ever Crisis.
What the heck?
Let's go ahead and pre-register for that.
What is it?
Registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy, no. Today during Summer Game Fest,
Come on,
DoorDash
Jeff, you
has
can't
your
do
back.
that.
You can get a free burrito when you order using the code GameFest.
And a
Plus,
chance
get
to
the
win the
chance to
collector's
a
edition.
Final
Okay.
Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game.
Can Sephiroth
Yep,
bloom
we
on a
got you.
battlefield?
All right. Now here's a look at the game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Okay.
I'm still trying to think of what that big thing at the end he was talking about was.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Don't nod. Focus. Focus is doing everything. Focus has their hands in every single game.
Oh, I remember this.
Suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me.
Oh, okay.
I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful.
I banish you. Death to the dead.
Do we kill? To be together again.
Or do we part forever?
So he's like a monster hunter and...
Whatever you are, come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
It's basically The Witcher, but North America. Is that
Yeah.
what this is? It's
That's
The
what it
Witcher.
seems like.
It's The Witcher. The Witcher, but it takes place in America.
It's the Warlocker.
It's a Yakuza game? Or whatever it's called now. I don't know. This is
Like
this
a
is
Dragon?
Is it, or is
No,
this Judgment?
This is Lost Judgment, yeah. I wonder if it's the Japanese government that's making them change it. Because they've been Yakuza for a decade and some change now.
Yeah, maybe. Just stop glorifying the Yakuza.
Right. Or maybe the Yakuza said, hey, you're giving too much of our secrets away. No more. Stop calling it that.
What the heck?
This actually might be 8.
Do you think so? It's not one of the Lost Judgment sequels.
That's the
'Cause
thing.
it looks like
It
the
could be either
character from.
or.
It looks like the character from Judgment, Last Judgment.
Let's see.
But
Nope, it's 8.
Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. All right.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to
Not a
just
good one, a
Stan.
productive one.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan? Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
Subnautica 2.
How long has it been now?
3 years, 2 months, and 17 days.
4 years, 2
What
months,
sort of operation are they running down here?
17 days, blow.
They shouldn't be here. Someone there? This doesn't make sense. There's someone else down here. No.
Are you there?
Under the waves. Huh.
I'll wait to hear word of mouth about it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty.
Thanks, Jeff.
Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall. Along with
Call of
Warzone
Duty.
Mobile.
No one cares about
Today,
Call of
we're
Duty.
gonna First ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium.
Nobody
and an
cares.
abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
I retired from Call of Duty after the original Modern Warfare 3. Once that trilogy ended, that was it.
Really? You never played any of the Black Ops games?
Wasn't that before those? Or in between the Modern Warfares?
I guess it was kind of like in the middle of them. The
'Cause
first
I did play those, but
one
I thought-
and two, Black Ops 1 and 2 anyways, I like. The other ones are trash. Once they started getting all futuristic, I'm like, nah, thank you. But like
Right.
the first one, second one, where it had like actual like Black Ops missions from like the Cold War, so sick. Those are my favorite.
No,
They were in
yeah,
between.
I played
okay.
Black Ops, but I think Modern Warfare 3 was after those. And then once I finished that, had my playtime with that, I was like, all right, I get what Call of Duty is. I've had my time with it. I'm good to go. So the fact that they made like 18 more after that, like, no, thanks. I'm all right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I played the newer Black Ops that they kind of remade, or what was it called?
3 or 4?
No, I don't think it was Black Ops.
Season
I don't know.
4
There's a
next week.
Oh,
Today is
Modern
a
Warfare, the
big
remake?
day for video games, but
it
also
was-
a huge day
was it called?
for
I don't remember what it was
Porsche.
called.
The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today.
Whatever the newer one
To
was
called.
called, like that one was
contributions in the
decent,
automotive
and then
gaming
the
space.
Modern
All
Warfare
raced
remake
a
was decent
911
too,
at some
but
point at a game. Xbox
like,
has teamed up
not-
with Porsche for a limited edition run.
not good enough to be like,
75
yeah,
consoles
I'm in
inspired
now.
by
I'm in for
6
another
famous
series.
Porsche
I was
race
just kind of like,
cars.
all right, this is
I'm
fun. I'm
thrilled to
good.
debut the first design here today.
Cold
inspired
War, that's
by
what it
the
was,
Porsche
Angel. Yeah, Cold
963
War.
that
Cold
races
War.
this weekend
I thought the
at the
story,
100th
anyways, was
running of the
decent. I'm like,
24
okay,
hours
yeah,
of
this is
Le
a cool
Mans.
story. Kind of
Let's
had
take a
that
look.
Black Ops feel to it, but not quite. That's the thing. It wasn't
What is this?
quite.
A Porsche
Forza?
game?
I think it's. Is it a Porsche game or Forza's getting Porsche now? Because I had a picture of an Xbox in there. Dreams are always louder in color. Ooh, a Porsche Xbox? That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. That's it, just the 75th anniversary Xbox.
And here it is, the Porsche Xbox
Okay, Phil,
Series X.
I'll buy
These
this
custom
Xbox.
consoles are
Now,
not
what am I
for
gonna
sale,
play on it?
But you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels
it's
for
very
additional
loud for my
opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley.
No, you
Previously
don't. There's
announced
only
for
been one
Nintendo
here.
Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore.
All right.
Realms where
Black Ops
magic
2 and
comes
Modern
to
Warfare 3
meet
were my
us.
favorite CODs.
As
Yeah,
long as we're
they were
prepared, we can
very,
face
very good.
anything.
Modern Warfare 2 was mine.
So, what do you say? There's so much yet.
And I really like the story in the first Black Ops.
Are you ready?
Yeah, the story in the first with Mason and like all the numbers and everything. Like, so good.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
Numbers, what do they mean?
We promised variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
Good. I'm
Man,
glad
you guys
Marvel
have
Snap
been
is
on
still
fire.
going.
Last
I like
time
what
I
I
saw
played
you
of
was
it.
at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
some of the
whoa.
wildest cards we've ever made.
Tone it down. Too strong.
Yeah, he's a little
new game
too
modes? Yeah.
intense for my
Is
liking.
that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards.
Greg Miller's older
But you don't
brother.
have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
Zombies was my
That's
favorite
you.
part, the arcade thing they
Made
did in
for
the first
YouTube.
one.
All right, well, we
That
heard
was
you
fun, like the
brought
little
Zombies
arcade.
were always great.
with you
Zombies
for
was
some
always
watch, Ben.
fantastic, but yeah, the little arcade thing that they did in Black Ops
I
1.
am incredible at card games, so I offer
Dead Ops
it.
Arcade.
Yeah,
but some
so
people,
freaking fun.
and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff. Some people lose,
Yeah. Hey, fair.
and I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit.
Turn his mic
unlucky.
down.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards.
Pro
here, but
ZD.
that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Now you're just being mean.
I didn't get that one.
So what's the update? I don't understand.
Right.
I thought they were showing us a new.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals
game
of
mechanic.
Avium from EA Originals.
They're bringing
and
cows to
Ascendant,
Marvel
and the
Snap?
world premiere
Okay.
first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the
Yeah,
smartest way
baby.
to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start
Yeah.
maximizing your cash back rewards on everything
you
from
can
Wi-Fi
He's gotta
to
pay the
headsets.
bills.
Buy more
Now,
video
here's a
games
look
and
at
go into
King Arthur
debt.
Legends Rise, a new cross-platform
He's gotta pay the bills,
UE5
we
game
get
for
it.
mobile and PC, a fantasy squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Kabam! Angel thinks it's a location thing. Oh, like they can have 2 different effects per location or something?
I have sacrificed everything to save your kind.
It's another Diablo clone.
Looks like it.
Evil. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Awesome. Yeah, get some licensed music in there. Get this copyright claim. That'd be fantastic. Thank you.
Jeff don't care.
Well, I just think it's funny because it's like just this cheesy mobile game, and it's like, oh, thanks for ruining our stream.
Well, you
Free
can
to play
time code
mobile
it and
game.
go back and mute it.
I'll let YouTube do it. I don't care.
Wayfinders.
Do you remember the fall?
They block it for me.
The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken.
All right, an hour and a half in, 30 minutes left. It's gotta just be all bangers from here on out.
I was gonna say,
right?
this is where the megatons are.
So in the title of the stream, it says there's a Fortnite. It's called Fortnite Wilds. So there is some Fortnite announcement coming.
Yeah, that's the name of the new season.
I would be shocked if there wasn't Hideo Kojima. What else are we gonna see here?
Oh, that's the megaton thing. It's Kojima's new Xbox game. What is it called?
Do you think they're gonna show it here and not at the Xbox showcase?
What else could he hype up that much?
I don't know.
Here we go, baby.
I just want to see Death Stranding too, so bad.
Okay, so we're fighting Mexicans. So that makes sense why Optimus is here.
Oh, is this an ad for Unreal Editor?
What?
Yeah, this is like commercials now. It's not even the show. This is a bunch of like ads.
Seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
Stellaris
What do you
Nexus.
say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavax.
Is this No Man's Sky?
I have no idea. Space trash scavenger.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4.
Okay.
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by in case they want contact.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Is that MMO still going? The Star Trek MMO?
I have no idea.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah. Right?
Jeff just called me like 30
my buddy
minutes
Anthony
ago.
Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share.
My buddy
with
Nicolas
you
Cage said this
Twisted
is a
Metal,
great industry to get into.
Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth.
Oh, Twisted
who I had
Metal.
the pleasure
Oh, I
of voicing.
forgot. We're getting a
Hope
Twisted
you
Metal
enjoy
trailer.
it.
Okay.
Check it out.
Will Arnett.
If you knew how to wait.
I'm definitely curious about that show.
I'll check it out.
Like I'll definitely
Who
yeah.
hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France.
I
Here's
didn't
the
expect
world
that bit.
premiere
That was
reveal
funny.
trailer
The
of
thong song bit
Lisfunga,
was good.
The Time Shift Warrior, coming later this year to PC.
What's this?
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you.
Honestly,
fight
one day I
again
just want to be as cool as Connor and have friends who do cool things. You know.
I know, man.
Actually,
That's why I'm
know
like,
these
why is he
people.
here hanging out with us? He could be
Yeah,
hanging
Connor,
out
you
with
could-
them Hollywood elite. Smoke,
You could
know
be
what I
doing so
mean?
much better than us, dude. What are you doing? We literally have
I begin again, but with
there's
another
like
meat
some
to find
randos over here. And Connor's like, hey, how's it going?
Coming with me.
You guys
Yo,
are my
just
friends
left
who
my-
do cool things. Oh, thanks, Connor. We appreciate it.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
I don't hate this.
Lisfunga.
Lisfunga.
Onwards. I can feel that there are more.
I don't hate that.
Okay.
Very
all
cool
right.
independent game. All right, next
Yeah.
up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's
Ooh,
fast and fluid,
magic
an FPS
shooter.
in a fantasy
Oh, they showed
setting,
this with the
kinda like
PlayStation
Doom
thing.
with
Yeah,
magic.
and it was
also
kind
has
of
a great
it was kind of
cast,
bland.
led by
Yeah.
Darren Barnett as the main character Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey guys.
Great to have you with
How you
us.
doing? Thank you.
This is such.
This feels like
a
something that they
cool
wanna
game,
start a,
super high production value, spectacular gameplay.
You know
tell
how
us
they
about
make
the guy
something with
you
the
play. You're
intention to be
main
like, oh,
character,
this is
Jack,
part one
right?
of part, like how they were doing
Main
for
character
Forspoken.
Jack, as seen behind
They were
me,
hoping that it would take off,
battle
so they could do
mage that
Forspoken 2,
controls all
Forspoken
three
3.
forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great
yes,
cast.
of course.
You,
I understand that
Tarzan,
completely.
Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is
Why would you show that now?
This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild. So
Why waste this?
All right, let's take a look at some
Here's the
brand new
coolest
gameplay
part of our
from Immortals
game.
of
Check
Avium,
it
which
out
comes
now,
this
world
summer for
exclusive.
PC, PS5,
It's like,
and
wait a
Xbox.
second.
Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
This is definitely a strategy, I guess.
If you don't like this, you won't like the rest of the game.
Everyone that
Because it's downhill from here.
Right.
Like, that's kind of like what it feels like for them to say that. Like, hey, this is the coolest part I've ever seen. Like, wait a second.
Don't you want to see how we got here?
EA isn't doing anything, are they?
In this showcase? Not.
Well, this
right.
is an EA. I just saw the logo. This is an EA original. But I mean, like, in the past, they've done their own, like, EA, like...
No, there's no EA Play this year.
That Greg always hosts.
No. So, yeah, that's kind of weird. We haven't seen much from them. Maybe they just don't have much going on this year.
Yeah, I mean, other than this is it.
This is what they're banking the year on, you think?
I hope not, but that's what it seems like.
Oh, no, they had Jedi. That's right.
You're right. Yeah, they had Jedi. I think the problem, okay, this is just me personally. A first-person magic game just seems way too chaotic. Because
In what way?
Okay, because you think of like a first-person shooter. You got a gun and it shoots bullets. You don't really see the bullets, but you see the gun. You see action happening in front of you. But for me, like, yeah, look at this. Like, when there's magic, there's particles flying and lightning, and your hands are moving all over. And like, so
Easy
for
to get
me,
lost.
yeah, as a player, I get so distracted and lost and overwhelmed so quickly. I'm like, all right, no, it's not relaxing. It's too chaotic and stressful to keep track of everything that's going on. Like you can hardly see the battlefield because your hands are in the way. You just see your hands. It's like, no, I want to see the enemies in front of me and stuff like that. So again, that's a completely like a me problem. But games that are like this, because this isn't the first game of its. This is the first game of its kind. Like, games that do similar things always like throw me off. It's like, no, there's a little too much going on, and it's, yeah, too hard for me to focus on everything to know what's going on. Like, look at this.
I can see where you're coming from.
Like, there's like a freaking Doctor Strange ring around the outside of the screen.
That's what it makes me think of, and that's a problem.
Doctor Strange?
Yes. Why is your game making me think of another property?
Right. Yeah, it feels like, oh, it's the crew from Doctor Strange, but in just another universe, you know?
I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch.
Like, if they could ever make a game like this, This is like cleaner. I don't know. Then I'd be down. Or if there's a way to turn it off.
That's tough because you also have to have that. You have to have that.
And I think that's why like third person Magic games I'm all about, because the camera is zoomed out a bit. You have a little more space.
Right.
That's doable.
You have to have that wow factor, right? And I think that's why they're having it be so big and bombastic with the particle effects.
Yeah. So like a third person version of this game, I'd be like, okay, cool, yeah, I'd give it a shot. But a first person,
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing
little too
raw
crazy
gameplay
for me.
today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Wow.
Okay.
Now here's the thing: do we just get Optimus, or are we going to see Megatron? What are we doing here?
I don't know. Did you see the reviews for the new movie coming out? They're like all over the place. The Transformers
I'm gonna
movie.
see it.
I've seen some that are like, oh, it's good, like 7/8s, but then I've seen some that are like 4s, 5s. Like, dude, it's bad. Like,
It's
no.
Beast Wars. I have to see it. Okay, so we got dinosaur vehicles in this one.
There he is.
Sick.
He just made a smaller version of it. Okay.
That's my weapon. I was wondering how they're gonna make that work, because Optimus is like 12 feet tall. So
right. Okay. Hey,
I'm there.
That's your
Fortnite
thing.
Wilds launches tomorrow.
It is.
Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again.
Yes, Death Stranding 2.
This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most
who is it then?
anticipated upcoming releases.
Oh, it's Rebirth.
We're true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster.
There you go. It's Rebirth.
There we go.
Sectors 0, 1, and 2.
Is that Barrett?
It's the wreckage of the
Yeah, it's Barrett
expressway.
and Tifa.
Search and rescue operations are already in progress.
You don't know who that is yet.
Yeah, he was in. He's at the in the remake.
Oh, that's right. Red 13 was in the first one.
Just for a little bit at the end.
Wow. Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
What's up with the weird anti-aliasing jaggies going on around all the characters? I don't like that.
Past 5 years?
I had to see it again. I wasn't paying attention to it.
It's still kind of there, though. You don't see it as much in the darker background, but
This is gonna
it's like they have
sound crazy,
anti-aliasing turned off on everything.
As far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood
Hojo, huh?
coursing through its planetary
No, it's not
veins.
Hojo.
No.
According to
Oh,
Hojo,
that's old
they're
boy from
connected to Sephiroth. Shadows
Never mind,
of
I can't say
Man,
it.
I believe you call them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard.
We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what.
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Oh boy, I'm so ready for this game.
I'm thinking March. What do you think?
No, they already said winter of 20. It's the winter of this year because Crisis Core was last year, and this is supposed to come out this December last year, and this one's supposed to come out winter of this year.
Dates move all the time.
Yeah, I hope not though. I'd love it to be November, December. Just like because Crisis Core was the end of November last year, right? So if it's around that same time, that's what I'm hoping for. Give it to me this year. Something to cap off the year real good.
Look at these new.
I still need to play the DLC for the first one. I never played as. Yeah, I never did integrate with Yuffie there and everything. So I actually don't know her.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul.
So they've already confirmed they're breaking it up into 3 parts, right?
Yeah, so this is part 2.
So this is still not going to be the whole story. I hope it's just PS5 and just modern consoles.
It is. It's PS5 only.
Okay.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Oh, dang it. On 2 disc? Oh my gosh.
I told you early 2024 what I say.
7 Rebirth coming early 2024.
It's a
to
PS5 game on 2 discs.
Thank you so much.
That's
All
huge.
Right. That's going to do it.
Blu-rays
for
are
Summer Game
huge.
Fest, our live showcase, but that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF
no
Play
Kojima
Days,
stuff.
a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles.
Not ready.
Including Cyberpunk 2077,
Crazy.
Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour.
Heck yeah, we're going to be reacting to that tonight.
Later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Okay. All right.
Not bad. Not a bad
Not
showcase.
a bad show.
Connor, Angel.
Thank you
Thanks
guys
for
for
hanging
stopping
out,
by. Yeah, so that is it for our coverage for right now. We're going to be back tonight because we're going to be, I have to take my wife to the airport here in a little bit. But at 8 p.m. tonight, we're going to be back right here, twitch.tv/the Super Gamer Boys, to react to Day of the Devs and the Devolver Showcase, which are happening back to back right now, I think, if we continue watching. But I'm going to switch over to our... Boom. Oh, nothing. It's just blackness. You guys don't see us at all. Let's just chat a little bit.
Sure
about
thing.
what we're.
Let me see if I can pull up a list of what
saw
was
here.
announced. I'm sure somebody has it.
Yeah. So Summer Game Fest 2023. Yeah. We need to find a list here. Let's see, like, kind of what were the big dog announcements.
I can tell you off the rip, that
Yes.
Sonic game blew me away.
Yeah. Yeah, and the way they revealed it too. I love how it's like, ooh, Sonic Mania, and then all of a sudden it's like, nope, 3D. So awesome. Hang on 1 second. I'm getting like, I'm starting to see the other stream, and it's real distracting. What were all the announcements here? It's hard to find an article so quickly. Just an overall rating here. What would you give this?
I'd say a 7.
A 7? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a passing grade. I think it passed.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with you. For me, that was probably about a 7. It wasn't
It wasn't mind blowing. There wasn't anything like I don't know, like, oh my God,
yeah,
I'm doing a backflip. You know, like we knew there was rumors of Rebirth coming. It's nice to see Rebirth, but nothing that was really like knock your socks off megaton announcement.
Yeah, a lot of really cool stuff that we either anticipated before or just like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And like we have to just wait for more details, you know? It's like, nothing from like any, yeah, no big hitter, like surprise announcements, I feel like, which isn't bad. Again, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, freaking out. Like neither one of us had a freak out moment during during this stream or anything.
Right.
It was great to finally get a Spider-Man 2 release date. I don't
Yeah.
know why they didn't just announce it at the PlayStation Showcase, but great. At least we now we know October 20th it's coming out. Kicking it off with that Prince of Persia game.
Yeah, that one actually looked really good too.
That was very, very, very cool. Coming January 18th to PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Side-scrolling platformer game with a vibrant art style. That looked cool. I mean, and a lot of you guys, the listeners of Super Game Boys, know like I've not really played any of the Prince of Persian games too much. So, yeah, honestly, I'm like, all right, I'm interested in this. This looks sick. Like to try it out. It reminded me a little bit of like a Dead Cells kind of like, or like a. Oh, what's that other game that I've been playing lately? Shadow? No, not Shadow. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like just that side scroller kind of like roguelike kind of game. It kind of felt like had the feel. I don't know if it'll actually be that type of gameplay, but that's what it almost looked like. Like it could be like a roguelike kind of feel to it. But it just says action platformer, but it looks sick.
Shout out to Nicolas Cage for actually coming out and nailing his guest appearance. Like he didn't seem like he was bumbling or didn't know where he was at all.
You're right.
Like he really wanted to be there and he was excited about the project. So
it wasn't
that intern made me excited about the project. So
it wasn't like what's his name coming out at the Game Awards.
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
Wow, where am I? It's 1995. What month is it? Where's my cigarettes?
Oh, that was so bizarre. He was so lost. Could not read the teleprompter, just rambling. It was so bad. So this was much, much better having Nicolas Cage like, okay, he knows what he's doing. He kind of knows what he's talking about. Yeah, and like you said, it honestly made me excited to like, all right, let's jump in the Dead by Daylight, boys. Like, let's get a crew together. Let's get 5 of our friends and play this because that sounds great. Run around his Nicolas Cage. Mortal Kombat 1 getting a new gameplay trailer.
Still looks great.
Again, like not really being a Mortal Kombat fan, but just really appreciating like how epic it looks. Like it looks so good.
I kind of wish we had got a demo because I feel like it would sway you if you were able to play it a little bit.
Actually play a little bit. I mean, we still might. We don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows? Now, yes, and as you mentioned, there's the Sonic Superstars, a new 2D classic Sonic game coming this year, but it has like a 3D art style, a 2D style like platformer game, but with the 3D like world and sprites. It looks gorgeous, dude.
Fantastic. I hope there's a 4K trailer of that. I can't wait to watch that.
Yes. Yeah, and again, I already mentioned it a minute ago, but like that fade to go from like the normal 2D art style to like it like slides across the screen and shows them running into a 3D world. That was so cool. Such a cool reveal.
Yeah.
Now there's no date on that yet, but right? It just said this year. There's no date, but it said sometime this year, probably this fall. I could see that being like a September, October release. Everything else is coming out in October. It's just throw that in October as well. Yeah, right? Why not?
Weirdly, omitted or not here. No Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, there's supposed to be that DLC coming out like soon,
with
right?
Idris Elba.
Yeah.
No word of it. I don't know what's going on there.
I wonder if Xbox would get the scoop on that since they kind of had
maybe
because they had the scoop initially when the game first came out. I wonder if they still have a deal with them, maybe. So maybe that's like a Xbox exclusive, releasing the date on that because obviously like we got a teaser for that at the Game Awards, but again, I feel like that's something that Xbox would want to reveal more specifically, stuff like that. Maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait.
No,
and
you're
find
making
out.
sense. You're making sense.
But Alan Wake 2, honestly,
looking good.
That looks
Still
great.
looking good.
It got me really wanting to play the first one, even though he specifically said like, "Oh no, you can jump into this one. You don't need to play the original." It's like, I don't know.
There's
Like,
absolutely going to be aspects to it that if you didn't play the first one, it's not going to hit as hard.
yeah, that's what
So
I feel like. So, there's actually I'm on IGN looking at everything announced, and it's almost like they have they shared more information in this article than what he said in the thing. So maybe they got some press release. But it says Saga is an FBI agent in the Pacific Northwest while Alan Wake is trying to escape from the nightmare dimension. What?
how did he even end up? Hold on. Now I got questions.
Yeah, now I got more questions now. I totally missed that. I don't remember the guy saying that in the interview, but now I really need to play the first one.
It makes sense why he wasn't in the previews.
Right. I mean,
'Cause
he
he's not
was,
there.
but they always show him behind a writer's desk in like a weird room, so it makes sense.
That may be where he's trapped in
Yeah.
that dimension.
Strange. Okay. Yeah. Now we definitely need to do a play through the first one. Maybe that could be Spooky Gamer Boys, is we play through the first one at the beginning of the month, and then on the 17th when this comes out, we play through the second one.
Go through the second one. I'm down.
Finish it off. It's
Let me see.
Like a Dragon Gaiden. Have you played the other Like a Dragon game? I know you've played Yakuza games, but have you played the last? There's two, right?
No,
Two Like a
there's
Dragon
two
games?
so far. There's well, the last one, it was actually still called Yakuza Like a Dragon, and then there was Like a Dragon Ishin, which is like
Right.
the back in time one in feudal Japan.
Okay.
I have not played any Like a Dragon games.
Okay.
And that's just that's more of a I don't want more stuff to go in my backlog.
I know.
And
Right.
it's not because I don't want to play them. I would like to play them, but there's just so much.
So it marks the return of protagonist Kazuma Kiryu. So apparently he's from an older game.
He's the main character, pretty much.
Oh, okay, from the original games. Okay,
Right,
because
that's why
because when they did Yakuza Like a Dragon, it was that new guy, right?
Right.
It was like some new guy, and so they're
That's
going
why I was
back.
saying this is 8. This is Yakuza 8.
I see. Okay.
Shout out to the new Akira Toriyama game coming out.
Yeah,
Sandland.
Sandland.
Love that it's in Unreal 5. It definitely shows. It looks just like a comic book.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, it has like both the art style and character. Like, feels very like Dragon Ball and Dragon Quest, which he's very heavily involved in. Like so it's like it makes sense. But yeah, it looks like a fun game. Probably not my type of game, but it looks like it could be fun. It'd be fun to like watch someone else.
I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah. Man, other than that, I don't think there's quite. I mean, there's a lot of other stuff announced.
There was a
but those
couple
are
of
kind
smaller
the big
things that the Your Grace one that we were talking about, the 2D
Yes, Your
3D one, that
Grace.
one looked pretty sick.
So it says it's a sequel. It says Yes, Your Grace sequel is announced.
That's what I was saying. I said I know that name from somewhere.
So the new game is called Yes, Your Grace Snowfall. So yeah, so a sequel to the 2020 indie game from Brave at Night and No More Robots. The original was all about making choices about how to rule your kingdom, and the sequel looks to take the idea and expand on it with a new wintry setting. The game is coming sometime next year. So the original game is out already. That's cool. I didn't realize it was a sequel. I thought it was that was the name of the game. So that makes me want to go check out that other game because again, I love that type of art style. Like when they started doing the like the Project Octopath Traveler games with like that 2.5D kind of style and stuff like that. And that's becoming more and more popular. There's another one that hopefully Xbox will talk about on Sunday that they're going to be putting out
Replaced?
too.
Please. Where is Replaced? I've been
Right.
waiting so long for that game.
That one looks so good. And so just that art style alone is like, okay, this looks sick. Yeah, I don't know. Like, and the fact that you can just make so many, like, that's the whole point of the game is like, hey, you can make it, you get to choose everything. Like, it's really a choose your own adventure kind of thing is what it seemed like from the trailer. So I don't know. Might need to check out the first one there. Yes, Your Grace and Yes, Your Grace Snowfall. Snowfall's coming next year. I guess the only other thing that like stood out to me that got me excited was co-op announced for the Warhammer Space Marine 2 game. But I mean, I think it's pretty
you
much
popped pretty big for that.
I love the first one back on PS3 and Xbox 360. That was a lot of fun. It's like a third person. Like I said, it's like Gears of War, but with a Warhammer skin. So if you like Gears of War gameplay, I think it's going to be a blast. And yeah, co-op's always fun. Games are much more fun with friends. I mean, they're a lot of fun alone, don't get me wrong, but if you get the right game, get the right friends together, you're going to be a lot of fun. So it makes me want to replay now the first one of that as well, which I think I have it because I bought it in like a Humble Bundle a while back. So I have it on Steam. So maybe it'll be like a one I can fly through on my Steam Deck or something before the new one comes out this winter. Surprised we don't have a release date for that yet. But
it's going to be pretty soon, I believe.
Yeah,
it seemed like it was pretty far along. It looked really complete.
Yeah, it says winter, but yeah, I mean that could be anywhere from November to I guess even next year, technically like January, February. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. Anything else that you want to that you were excited about, or just that you want to give more thoughts on? Anything you're disappointed about? I guess.
I like I was saying, it's interesting that we didn't see Cyberpunk. But then you made the point that it could be at the Xbox showcase, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that you would get your Death Stranding 2.
I know, yeah. If we were gonna, we could, like you said, we could still get something from Hideo Kojima at the Xbox showcase because he is making an Xbox exclusive game. But I really was just hoping for Death Stranding news, honestly, because I just love that game so much. You guys know, I adore that. So, so unfortunately, that means we're probably not getting Death Stranding news. But who knows? Even if we get a sneak peek at this, the rumors are it's a horror game that he's making for
the
Xbox.
New project he's working on. You mean?
Yeah, that's been the rumors for years. Obviously, there's not any substantial evidence to actually confirm any of those, but for years it's been it's a horror game. He's making a horror game. It's a horror game for Xbox. And if that's the case, and we see that on Sunday, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. But again, time will tell. We'll have to wait till Sunday. You guys can join us here. Unfortunately, not at 10 a.m. We're going to be doing it later in the day. So no spoilers. No one tag me in anything.
Please don't.
7 p.m. on 7 p.m. on Sunday. We're going to be watching through that on our Twitch channel right here. So if you're looking for the full schedule, go over to all of our social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at Super Gamer Boys, and we have the full schedule there because some of the times don't line up with the actual live times. And the reason that is today I got to take my wife to the airport and she's gone for the weekend, so I'm here with the kiddos.
Party!
So, yeah, partying it up with the two boys, so I got to make it work. So that's why some of the things are pushed to the nighttime when they're hopefully asleep. I hope they don't give me a hard time.
Oh, one more thing that yes. I was thinking that was a lock. No Elden Ring DLC.
Yeah, because there's been a teaser of something of DLC, right?
They've said that DLC is in development, but
right.
I thought we would maybe at least get a quick 30-second spot or something just so we can know what the name of it is or anything. But
that
no dice.
Sick. Yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't get that as well. But again, I guess you never know. Maybe it'll be at I doubt it, but maybe it'll be at the Xbox showcase. Did Elden Ring didn't have a deal with Xbox, did they? In the past? Okay.
No. They've always been platform agnostic.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Who's it published? Who publishes Elden Ring again? It's
Namco.
Okay, because I was gonna say, I was trying to think who else has showcases coming up, but Bandai Namco doesn't do their own showcase, so it wouldn't be there either because it doesn't exist. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. I guess maybe it's just taking a while. That's something maybe. Unfortunately, maybe we just have to wait until Game Awards to get something at, because I feel like that would be DLC for Elden Ring. Seems like it would be so boring of them to just drop a trailer in 2 months, right? It just seems so wrong. It's such an epic game. It feels like it needs an epic announcement for the DLC, but who knows? Maybe they just drop a trailer next month. They're oh, hey, here's a DLC coming. I don't know. They might. You never know, I guess.
My last one and my biggest one. No Final Fantasy 16 demo. I don't know what we're doing.
Right.
It comes out in 2 weeks.
They've confirmed there's a demo for it. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah. Here, I'll try to find it.
You know what though?
What?
This is it today or is it No, it's Sunday. Sunday is the Final Fantasy event. Remember?
There's a Final Fantasy event?
Yeah, remember I got tickets to it, and then I found out I couldn't go.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
I got tickets to go to the funnel up in LA, and then I have to pick my wife up from the airport at that time, so I can't go to it. So they could very
Maybe that's
well be dropped. That it's after the game, the Xbox showcase at like 3:30 or something like that.
right.
So we could get it at the demo on Sunday when we get more info about Final Fantasy 16.
I don't need a demo. I'm gonna buy the game, but I would just like to get a little taste. You know, a little
Totally.
what do they call that? Appetizer. Wet my whistle on it.
Yeah. So if since we didn't get today, I could very well see it coming then. Like that makes sense for them to be like, here's a bunch of information about the game, some new trailers, some blah blah blah, interview with people, and the demo's dropping today or like that afternoon. I would be shocked if it didn't come out then. If it didn't come out then, I don't know. Maybe they're just not releasing it.
Demo, I don't know.
Yeah,
but it's
canceled
just weird because they had said that there's a demo coming, and it's kind of like we're getting down to the wire here. What do we want? What do you want to do?
If it doesn't come out on Sunday, then it very well could be something where like they just release it in tandem
the day of release
with the game release. Like, hey, like try out the game before you buy or something like that. I don't know. It seems
I don't need to try nothing.
Seems wacko to do something at that point, but you never know. You never know.
I mean,
all
word
right.
of mouth is definitely going to help it. Oh,
Yes.
sorry, I was.
No, go ahead.
No, word of mouth is definitely going to help sell units. I don't think they're worried about. Well, apparently there was this rumor, this leak that they were worried about because pre-order numbers was low. But
okay.
who pre-orders games? Who pre-orders digital games?
Yeah. Most people don't. I do once in a while because if there's like a cool like bonus item that you only get in that or something like that. But yeah, for like
but if you don't get anything
90%
for
of
it,
the
it doesn't make
times,
sense.
doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
What are they gonna do? Run out of files?
Yeah, exactly. We're all out of digital keys. What do we do?
Right. Make more. We made the game.
Yeah. All right. Well, I gotta get going here pretty quick. So I just want to say thank you to all of you out there who tuned in and watched during the stream. We appreciate it. You're gonna be able to check this out later if you're just catching us now. Watch later on youtube.com/supergamerboys. I'm gonna be uploading everything over there for you guys to watch. And again, check out the schedule for all the Twitch streams for Summer Game Fest streams that we're going to be watching. It's on all of our social medias. You can just go to supergameboys.com. You can pretty much find everything or find links to everything, and that should help you out there. Thank you all for tuning in.
See you tonight.
We'll see you tonight at 8 p.m. right here, same spot, to watch Day of the Devs and the Devolver Showcase. All right. See ya.
See ya.